matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Gobert. Jackson is out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Lillard against Jackson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Jackson. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Gobert trying to get open.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Second free throw, no good. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Randall with the bucket.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Lillard surveying the D. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jackson against Lillard. Left side, Edwards. Jackson, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bucks trail by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jackson. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Miami. Tries again. Gobert pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jackson finds Gobert.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Middleton on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Defensive foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Lillard against Jackson. Passes it to Reed. Back to Jackson. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Bucks passing it around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Lillard's got 9.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Down low, it's Solomon to Kumbo. Lillard against Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous. Just a cunning scorer in the paint.
Free throw line jump shot. And the basket by Edwards.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Middleton finds Lopez. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Edwards. Lillard against Jackson. Pass to Gobert. And another assist for him.
And every game, the assist totals get higher and higher. Exceptional playmaking from him all year long.
And he is now even for 3rd most assists in a single NBA season. What a year he's had.
And now can say he has matched John Stockton's 1988 record. An incredible 1,128 assists.
4 on the shot clock. Middleton. Gobert pulls it in.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Jackson kicks to Reed. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage
that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. Lillard misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Jackson passes to Reed. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Bucks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Jackson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Nobody near Lillard. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks trail. Feeds to Green. Kicks it out to Prince. No good on the triple. Jackson down low. Defended by Trent. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he what? Bucks trail by 9, and so in the game for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Randall. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Timberwolves leading by 7. Jackson with it. 35 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Just 4 to shoot from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge...
Another possession, another assist.
Up he climbs on that historic ladder. The assists are endless with him.
His great performance all year is now the 3rd highest assist total ever in a single NBA season. This is incredible stuff. Here's Middleton. Another shot. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And again, another assist.
And the playmaking he has shown all season long is just nothing short of stupendous.
Well, you can't help, Greg, but appreciate the greatness as he moves towards the second spot for most assists in an NBA season.
And it was Stockton passing to Malone in 1990 that allowed Stockton to tally 1,134 assists. And that number's in sight for this playmaker's incredible season.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jackson.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
And the Timberwolves call time here. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the basket by Gobert.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Middleton looking it over. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. From 20 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards dishes to Randall. Jackson against Lillard. Here's Randall. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 8th assist in the game. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton outside. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Jackson up top, covered by Lillard. Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Minnesota. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Lillard outside. The offensive rebound goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we can check out the story for Julius Randle. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
First free throw is good.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jackson passes to Gobert, and it's sent back by Lopez. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me."
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Randall kicks to Jackson. Back to Randall. For 3, Edwards. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Lopez. Dishes to Jackson. The putback. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Jackson. Pass to Gobert. Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Hardy comes in for Jackson. Lillard from outside, and that one is off.
And close.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
Timberwolves, 60.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard, and another assist.
Great passing from him all season long as he continues his march on the record books.
He's now tied, Greg, for the second most assists in a single season. Utterly phenomenal.
And to be putting up assist totals equal to John Stockton is something special. Records people thought may never be touched.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Jackson. Jackson dishes to Gobert. And no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Lillard. A second chance effort. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Middleton.
How about the save there by Middleton, outsmarting the defense and able to get that second chance look.
Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Lillard's got 19 points.
And the vision of the Greek freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Alexander Walker on the wing. Randle passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but This uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Jackson dishes to Ed, and again another assist.
And with that assist, he continues this season of excellence.
Now up to number 2 on the all-time assist list. What a playmaker. Lillard outside. The pass to Middleton. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Misses the baby hook. Minnesota leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Giannis. It's stolen by Randall. Jackson with it. Lillard picks him up. Out to the wing. Randall passes to Jackson. Back to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Jackson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks used their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. That shot off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 12. To the middle, here's Jackson. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Minnesota.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Middleton outside. 13 feet away. And it's Giannis missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 20-6.
Oh, man. And Julius trying to find ways where he can be more effective as a playmaker.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Edwards finds Alexander Walker, and the dunk by Jackson.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jackson misses. Minnesota leading by 18. Right side Jackson. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jackson misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Taurean Prince in for Antetokounmpo. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Great D that time from Edwards.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Back to Randall. Middleton against Edwards. Drains the 19-footer. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, yeah.
Bucks trail by 12. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Julius Randle is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Hardy. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. To the paint, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now here's Giannis. Jackson down low. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Jackson passes to Randle. Over Jackson. That's good from Randle on the assist by Jackson. Randle's got 24.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Middleton left side. Shoots over Alexander-Walker. Middleton can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Lillard's got 30.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Jackson misses.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Shoots from the high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Lillard. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Jackson against Lillard. Pass to Hardy. Out to the right wing. Randle kicks to Jackson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Timeout call for Minnesota.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes to Lopez. Now Lillard. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And here's the fast break for the finish. Oh, goodness.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Bucks trail by 13. Middleton on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Now the pass to Hardy. Back to Jackson. At the elbow, Randall. Shoots over Lillard. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Gobert. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Jackson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Goes up again. Outside for Jackson. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Middleton outside. Inside. On the wing, Giannis. Giannis drives in. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall right side. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Randall finds Jackson. Randall outside. The pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. He dishes it to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 32 points in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Hardy. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Puts it up from 7. That one wide left.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Middleton for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Middleton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Timberwolves leading by 16. Randall left side. He feeds it to Jackson. And it's sent back by Lillard. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Jackson misses.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Jackson. Alexander Walker passes to Jackson. Good work there as it goes. 34 points for Big Dog.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. With the drive, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Simply one of the best guards of this generation. Lillard lighting it up here.
Randall outside. Back to Jackson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. That's 36 points for Big Dog.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
And, Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Here's Jackson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Jackson. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great
leader, lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And the Timberwolves call time. Here is Edwards. The dish to Jackson. .151 left in the game. Randall with the bucket.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Here's Lillard. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Jackson passes to Randall. Over onto Tacumbo. Randall no good. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Lillard. Outside for Jackson. And he banks that one home. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Gives a team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall outside. Back to Jackson. Outside for Randall. 3 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 40 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randall. Back to Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.